Welcome back to Omnifactory, Episode 2. Today's goal is to finish out the quest here on this first page. One of the things I want to go ahead and get done is the rubber sheets by harvesting plant balls and melting them into slime balls and then into rubber and then rubber sheets like so. Just going to craft a couple pairs of shears. Then harvest up all the bushes around my building along with some leaves. Alright, once you got the leaves, craft them into plant balls like so. Take the plant balls and smelt them in your furnace like so. Then take your slime balls and smelt those into rubber. Okay, for our next quest, we need to get more materials. We have a little bit of redstone and copper, not enough. We don't have any tin yet, and we've got just a tiny bit of gold, and we may need a little more coal. Mainly I'm concerned about the copper, so we're going to go back and mine some more of that. Alright, I'm going to start here in our giant iron pit, and what I'm going to do is just go along each wall here and see if I can find anything in the distance. So I got a tiny bit of redstone. Let me get this diamond that's over here. Perfect. Okay, I've just been mining, finding little bits of diamond and gold and other ores, and then I scanned here, and look what I found. That is copper. That's a brighter orange than the iron veins that we have earlier. And it also looks like there's redstone up here too. Alright, let me get closer and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, this is the copper vein. The copper has obviously copper ore, and it has this chalcopyrite, which goes into copper as well, and it also has iron mixed in as well. I'm going to mine out a big layer of this and see how much I get. Okay, one layer of the copper mined out, and I've got about 9, 10, about 12, 13 stacks of ore. And okay, right next to the copper was this redstone. So I'm going to get in here and mine some of this redstone and show you what it looks like. Okay, the redstone has 3 different things in here. There's redstone ore, cinnabar ore, and ruby ore. And it looks very plentiful in here, very dense. So I mined out a little bit of the redstone, and I got about 10 stacks of redstone, some cinnabar, and about 3 stacks of ruby, it looks like here. That's a pretty good haul. Alright, so I got 9 stacks of redstone. The crazy thing is that if I look at it, each redstone ore smelts into 6 redstone dust. So that means 9 times 6, I have 54 stacks of redstone from about 3 minutes of mining. Coins are used to buy things from a specific crafting pattern. So I can take my nickels and a certain pattern, buy rubber tree saplings, or almost any ore that's in the game. There's also a couple spawn things, spawn sheep, spawn cows, spawn chickens and pigs, sphalerite ore, uranite ore. So almost every ore is in there. There's only a handful of ores that you can't buy. So basically this is our RNG eliminator. You may look and not be able to find any tin, but you can just buy it from the store here. Hooray! So what I'm going to do for this quest here, I need more tin and gold, and I don't have those, so I'm going to buy those. So tin ore is 2 coins. I'm just going to go ahead and buy that. And the gold ore is 2 nickels. I'm going to go ahead and buy that. And get this smelted up. Also, to get my smelting a little bit faster, I'm going to convert 3 of these furnaces to copper furnaces. Okay, there we go. We've got enough materials to complete the quest. Hooray! Alright. So next we're going to make lots of wires. We're going to make red alloy wires and conductive iron wires. And this quest just wants you to make 7 wires and 16 wires. We're going to go ahead and make almost a full stack of each, because we'll definitely need them in the future, and it's better to make them in batches than onesies and twosies. Copper dust, iron dust, red alloy dust, and conductive iron dust. Okay, here we go. We've got conductive iron. We're going to go ahead and smash that into plates. And this red alloy, we're going to just take half of that and smash that into plates. Make sure our quest completes, and then come back over here and with our handy dandy wire cutters, cut those into wires. Hooray, quest complete. Okay, next on our list, we need to make the cables, red alloy cables. So we take the some rubber that I harvested, make more sheets. Then the wires and the rubber and red alloy wires. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with the conductive ones as well. Ta-da! Quest complete. And since the wire cutters are just a pain in the ass to craft, just use your anvil to get those repaired. And you can do the same thing for your hammer as well if you want. Okay, next we got to make the components for our first primitive processor. That's resistors, vacuum tubes, and coded circuit boards. Alright, one thing I'm going to need is glass, which is from plain sand, so I need to go get some sand. Let me do that real quick. I'm going to take, I'll also make one of these and 2 sticks. Like the mining hammer, there's an excavator that does a 3x3 digging pattern. Okay, I got some clay and lots of sand. Just going to get some of the sand smelted up into glass right now. Okay, the quest up here is just for 1 electric circuit, but I'm going to go ahead and make 4. So I'm going to make sure I get enough of these for 4 of each of those processors. And these initial components require paper. The best source of paper that I can get is sugarcane. Come on, give me the pennies. Pennies. Sugarcane. Let's get 4 purchases, 2 sacks. Ta-da, 2 stacks of paper, almost. Okay, the resistors here, I need, whoops, why did I do that? I need 9 of those, and 8 vacuum tubes, and a whole bunch of circuit boards. And here we go, 4 primitive circuits. Okay, now we need to start working to our first power source. We're going to get these pressurized fluid conduits, and then we're going to get some of these conductive iron energy conduits. Okay, to make the conduit binder, we're going to need gravel. I don't think I ever got any gravel, so I'm just going to use these mortars to just grind it up from cobblestone, like so. And then I believe the binder is like that. Alright, with the binder and glass, I can make, oh, need more of that. I can make, let's see, I think 12 of these will be enough. And then did the same thing. And turn the rest of my rest of it into energy conduits, like so. Alright, 2 buckets. Alright, 1 infinite water source. Hooray! So we have to make a steam dynamo. Gosh, what a pain this is. Alright, for this we're going to need gold, redstone, red alloy. We also need some silver, which I do not have yet. So we're going to buy some silver from the shop. Silver ore. I don't have any of those yet. There are 1 stack of silver ore. Hooray. Okay, let's start off with making gears. I'm going to go ahead and make 4 of these gears, so I need 16 of those and 16 of those. Alright. 16 rods. And I already have the plates. So my screwdriver is up here. Spread them out. 4 gears. Okay, we need 6 gold rods and 3 silver rods. We also need 5 red alloy plates, 2 of these gold coils, and 1 silver coil. We also need 1 iron furnace. Luckily I had a few extra. 4 plates. Let's see if that gets us everything. I'm going to make 1 of those and 1 of those. Steam dynamo for the win. Hooray! Next on the quest tree is CEF. CEF converts RF power to Gregtech power. So we got to make some cables and 1 of these. Alright, this is pretty easy to do. Okay, let's just go ahead and make up more of these plates, and let's see, and make 4 of these machine casings and this, and cut them into wire. Ta-da! Okay, this unlocks batteries. Don't ever build these batteries. They just suck. They're buggy, they're expensive, and they don't hold much power. Instead, build these flux capacitors. They are much better. We're going to build a couple of those now, so we're going to need some lead and sulfur in addition to the other stuff we already have. So it looks like we're going shopping. Lead ore. I'm going to put my machines here on this back wall, and in order to save a little bit of space, I'm going to put my CEF here on the window and then put my machines on the outside like so. So that there, water there, and then the power conduit like that, and then put my coal in there and it'll start firing up. And then in here put my capacitors. As you can see, they're charging up. Power stored. Hooray. Okay, let's knock this out. This quest here tells you how to hook up Gregtech power and stuff. I suggest that you read all the quests in the quest book. I'm going to skip over them because it's boring for you to listen to me read them. But pay attention. There's lots of valuable information in all these quests. And last quest on the page, this tells us how to use the CEFs to make fuel. Great. Alright, we're done. Perfect. We are done with the first page. There's a couple little quests here we'll pick up at a later time. But next episode, we're going to get over here into the beginning and make our first Gregtech machines. Hope to see you then.